What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Screenworker Entertainment. Today we're going over Tulsa King, Episode 7, War Acres. A little bit of trivia for you. Did you know War Acres is an actual town in Oklahoma? Because I bet you most people don't.
I didn't even know that. I'm from Oklahoma, so
Yeah.
we have some weird names here in Oklahoma. I'm not gonna lie, but it opened up pretty good. I didn't mind it. We had Armand and we had Tyson waiting at the train station for Dwight's friend that took the train. Kind of see what's going on with Dwight, see how things are running in Oklahoma. Which you could kind of see that Armand and him had a little bit of beef at first. You know, he wanted to pat him down. He wasn't out having it. He's like, that's the whole reason why I took the train. So
he's like, are you carrying? He's like, of course I'm carrying.
Yeah, he's like, what do you think? So it's just, they have a really interesting chemistry right off the bat. He says that he's gonna sit behind him in the car. You know, he's not gonna take no chances, which smart move on his part, I guess. You know, but that's kind of how we opened up. Nothing too crazy in the beginning. It doesn't really start picking up until the end of the episode. So that's kind of how it starts off. They go back to the bar. They kind of have a little bit of conversation, catch up a little bit, give each other a hard time. But that's kind of really it for the beginning.
Yeah, but he's really there to get a grasp on the situation and report back to the head guys.
Yeah,
where Dwight thinks he's there to help him. You know.
Yeah, well, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's really complicated because even later on, the mob boss gets really upset once Dwight's friend tells him that he's not wearing the ring that he gave him when he was a kid.
Yeah,
and Tyson's wearing the ring, you know, and it's complicated. The mob boss acts like there's nothing happened, like there's no bad blood, that he didn't screw over Dwight. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He acts like there should be no beef, but it's just like, of course there's beef.
So Dwight goes back to the ranch, and I thought it was a little bit. I don't know. I didn't like this. Like, he goes back to the ranch, and the head chick there, she's like, "Hey, can I buy you dinner?" And he's like, "Is that a thing these days?" She's like, "Yeah, this 21st century. Come, I'll buy you dinner." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying, but I don't know why she." The chemistry there is not there between those two.
She likes him,
but why? That's the question. Why?
Thomas, would you please go look for a job?
Why?
Because I don't know. Maybe there is a thing that girls do like older guys, and I know that Dwight is a little older than usual, but he looks really good for his age. And, like, let's be honest, he does. Like, I don't know. I understand why, they're going after him. Because, I mean, he doesn't look bad. But I would never want to be in a relationship with someone that old. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
He's in the mob. That's what the problem with this.
She doesn't know that.
Yeah,
not yet, anyway.
She knows.
She knows that something's
business.
Up. Yes, she knows that something's up. But she does not know that he's in the mob. But yes, I do think that she's a wild card. I think that she puts on a good facade, that she's kind of like I wouldn't say a good girl, but she's not, a bad girl. But later on in the episode, she says something that really is like, oh, okay, all right, you're not as good as you.
What did she say? I don't remember.
He was. We'll talk about it later, but she says that he's like, I've been to prison for a long time.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
Like, what for? And I killed someone. He's like, well, what's that like? Because I've definitely thought about it before. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
I don't know. All like, whenever they're eating dinner at the date, and she says, or he tells her, hey, this is new to me. I've been in prison for like 25 years. That's whenever she kind of like, oh, well, I don't know about this guy.
I was in prison for a long, long time. So everything.
To me, like, she changed her whole attitude.
In a way, until she's like, well, I could just Google it. And then, he said that he killed someone. And then it's like, it almost clicked because she's like, well, how did that feel? Because I've thought about that before. And then even Dwight's like, whoa, you were definitely an unusual lady because I've never gotten that before. Out of all the things that I've gotten, I've never gotten that kind of response. So I do feel like she's very unusual. She's not, like I said, she puts on a good facade. I don't think she is the person that she puts on the front to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. True that.
But anyway,
Fuck.
after Dwight goes to the ranch, he sets up a date for himself, and then we move on to the biker gang, and that's when they get a little present in the mail, which I thought was interesting. You know, I knew exactly what it was, and I'm sure they knew exactly what it was too. But I don't know. It was really weird. They opened up the box, and it's the jacket from the dude that shot up the bar from the last episode. And the girl loses her mind. I don't know her name. There's so many different people in this episode.
Which I thought she was like acting, like really acting, because we know that she's informing on them. But turns out
that was
she
her boyfriend.
Yeah, turns out that, because I didn't think she cared, but then turns out she did care, and she was freaking out.
Well, I mean, in the last episode, you saw them talking like privately, or his last episode or the episode before that. You know, you could tell that they were together.
Yeah, I knew they were together, but I didn't really think she cared because she wanted out.
Well, yeah, but I think that he also wanted. I think that he was in trouble, and he was in the gang as well because he was in trouble with the police. I think they both were undercover for the FBI or FDA.
Yeah.
Not FDA, but
he was, because that chick, when she goes to see Dwight, the ATF chick, she's like, he was an undercover informant for us. Are you the one who killed him?
But I don't know. I last episode, I was like, you can't. What do you expect to happen? You can't go shoot someone's bar up and expect not to get shot at or shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of a consequence that, especially if you're living in Oklahoma, like, come on. You do something like that, you're most likely gonna die. I mean, it's just or definitely come damn near close to dying. So.
Well, whenever Stacy, tasked her to get the lead guy's laptop.
Yeah, I knew that was stupid.
Like,
I was like,
why is she trying to log into the laptop? Grab the laptop and go.
And
you don't need to log into it. You don't need to log into it. Why are you logging into it? So that made absolutely no sense at all.
It was stupid. Yeah,
it was completely stupid.
She was really freaked out about her boyfriend's death, and so Stacy sends her back in to get some incriminating evidence. I thought it was ridiculous. I thought, this is stupid. You're literally going to get her killed. Like, this is how she dies.
And that's how she died. Yep.
And that's how she dies. I will give the biker gang, the leader of the biker gang, some credit, because I thought he was going to like slit her throat or something like that. But I don't know. He was a lot more gentle than what I thought he was going to be. And he was the way that he did that scene where he was just like, she's like, "Are you gonna stab me?" She's like, "Oh dear God, no, heavens, no, I would never do something like that." It's that Scottish accent with it. It just really like freaks you out a little bit. It's a little intimidating. It's like, whoa, this is weird. I'm not used to this. Because he sounds so gentle, but something bad's about to happen.
Yeah, and he chokes her to death. Which is I'm not saying there aren't any, but I've never met a Scottish individual here in Oklahoma. Just saying.
I mean, I meet Scottish people in Oklahoma all the time. They just don't have heavy accents like that.
Yeah, not like that.
Native to Scotland.
Yeah, not like
that.
No,
me either. It doesn't happen. But I'm sure. I mean, Oklahoma is a big state. I'm sure there's a few of them.
So there's a scene where Charles is giving his dad, the mob boss guy, his dad a bath.
Yeah, this is towards
weird,
the end of the episode,
which is weird anyways. But
no, it's not. Not when you're an Italian freaking family. Like, that's part of their...
Okay.
No, it would be weird to me or you, but, like, we're not Italian. We weren't raised up like that. Like, they are very, very close.
Well,
very close.
That whole scene, I knew what was about to happen. Like, I knew he was going to drown him.
I mean, he was... Charles went to the church to pray to, because they're Catholic, most Italians are Catholic, to Mother Mary, and he has a talk with the father or priest. I don't know. I'm not into that, but he has a talk with the father. I guess that's what they call it. And I thought that the conversation would lead to Charles maybe forgiving, maybe having a little bit more understanding, but it was kind of the opposite. It kind of gave him reinforcement to do what he has had on the back of his head for a long time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Which is to take over the family, you know, because he was really bummed out when the doctor said, "Oh yeah, if you just rest your voice, whatever, there's no reason why you won't live for another 15 years." You could tell that Charles' son, the mob boss's son, was not happy with that news.
Yeah, well, he's kind of upset at his dad because he wanted a normal life. He wanted to go to college and to have a normal job, but his dad made him be, you know, in the family business.
Yeah, but I don't really feel like. Why are you going to double down? If you want a normal life, why are you going to double down and kill your
Well,
dad?
it's too late now. It's too late now. So
Yeah,
he's
but I
already
don't
there.
think you should kill your freaking dad.
He wanted to take the ropes, you know. So
There's other ways of going about this. I don't think that was it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He kills his dad. I was like, I thought that it was just. I thought it was stupid because it's not like he even tried to cover it up. Like, he didn't have to do anything. He was like, oh, the sickness killed him. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, we believe you. It's all good.
that damn doctor told me he's going to be good for 15 years. He doesn't know anything.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's just like, no one's questioning. No one. Oh, he would never kill his dad. Like, come on, guys. Come on,
guys. Yeah, I'm sure they all know, but what can you say? You know, what can you do?
I don't know if they all know. I feel like they're all super.
How would you not know? He died in the bathtub.
Well, because he probably took him out of the bath, dried him out, and said that sickness killed him. Laid him in bed and said the sickness killed him. I mean, I don't know. That's probably what had happened. It doesn't show that, but
no one's good to see you carrying a half naked or a naked man around.
Well, he's the only one in the house. I mean, unless they have like bodyguards around the house, he's the only one like in the house, in the bathroom, in the bedroom. You know.
Yeah. Well, anyways, with him being gone, now Charles is the lead guy. He's definitely gonna kill.
Oh yeah, him and Dwight.
They're
going to war.
Exactly.
They're going to war.
Because even that guy he sends down there to check on Dwight, he tells Charles that pretty soon he's not going to be controllable. Once he's getting his whole little crew, and pretty soon he's not going to be able to control him. So. It's all good. Well, he also wants his daughter to move down there because his daughter's husband got
beat up.
Yeah, beat up.
Assaulted.
Which Dwight thinks it's Charles, but Charles says it isn't. But I don't believe him. I think it was.
Oh, 100% it was Charles.
Yeah, I think it was. So yeah, so I think next episode they'll be back down with Dwight in Oklahoma.
And that's what I'm saying. They're building up to go to war, and I feel like we're going to end this season on Dwight and Charles neck and neck at each other.
Yeah, that'll be a good season finale.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So this episode was actually not too bad. I was actually into this episode. It actually had kind of a decent storyline. You know, I knew some of the things were going to happen, but I was like, this is actually a better episode than the ones before it. So
it's getting a little bit more violent. And it's showing a little bit more of the violence, which I think is cool. It feels like not so here this past episode. It's felt like more of not a PG-13 rating, but they're doing a really good job on keeping that PG-13 rating, but also revealing a lot of violence to the audience as well. So I think they're doing a really good job.
Yeah, they're okay
in terms of having the PG-13 rating. Like, they could be boring the entire show and not show anything violent or anything, but they're giving us something. So, well, everyone, that was our take on episode 7, War Acres. I really enjoyed it. He seemed like he enjoyed it better than the past episodes, so that's positive. I think
that's a positive.
I think the season finale is gonna be decent, so I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we'll get back and answer them for you. Have a wonderful night, guys.
All right, peace.